for the last 8 years or so, I've kind of worked large events for them, hosting clients. So they would sell packages, travel and sport packages, kind of a unique niche in terms of kind of a higher end hotel with really great tickets. So it's a pretty expensive price point. So that type of client needs to kind of have someone on the ground in London, kind of monitoring what's going on, making sure their transfers are happening. And basically, you're kind of an on-site concierge for these clients. I'm pretty excited. I mean, I love sports and I love the Olympics. I mean, the Olympics is to me the ultimate as a sports fan. It's really exciting. I do get to see a few events here and there, and there's always these obscure events that you don't, that come into your kind of consciousness every 4 years. So, I mean, it is pretty exciting to be there. It is work, and so there is a little bit of pressure to kind of, have things run smoothly and that sort of thing. You need to be organized and you need to always know what's going on. But at the end of the day, I mean, just being in London and being around all that will be pretty exciting. Well, and I can appreciate everyone's reaction, and I do kind of feel it is a little bit the life of Riley, a little bit. But I would caution that when someone's ripping into you because their hotel room's not quite right or the sheets aren't quite the right thread count, that it's not quite as much fun as it might appear to be. You're dealing with very, very particular clients that have very high expectations, and so there is a level of stress involved in kind of making sure that these people are happy. They've paid top dollar for this. I think the biggest thing you can do when working at an event like that is just to be proactive and try to think of, it sounds terrible, but you are always thinking of what could go wrong and kind of double checking that those transfers are in place and that sort of thing, because there's just so many, there's just the sheer volume of requests for restaurant reservations, private transfers, tours. You're always checking the day before to make sure that it's still in place, that it hasn't slipped through the cracks. Just to be, I mean, Vancouver was unbelievable just because it was like Canadiana personified. But an Olympics is pretty cool to see all these different people representing different countries. It is, Vancouver was exceptional, but any Olympics is a surge of national pride. One of my greatest memories was in '96 when Michelle, my wife, and AM 1250 morning host extraordinaire, was competing in the Olympics, and to kind of be Canadian at an event like that is, it's expensive to get to an Olympics, but it is worth it if you're a sports fan, because it is sports at its purest level.